Several bad puns later.
So recently I bought this guitar for $150 at a thrift shop near my house. And honestly, I feel like it's a pretty decent guitar. And I've always wanted to make my own custom guitar by painting it. And thought, well, it's a cheap guitar, so maybe I might as well as paint it myself and try to do some, try to fuck shit up. And if it turns out pretty good, I might use it at my shows, and we'll see what happens. I have never done a custom before. I have never even done anything on a guitar except for playing the guitar and changing my freaking strings. So wish me good luck, and I hope I can show you that it's not that hard to paint on a guitar. And I was thinking to myself, man, what should I paint? Cause I am not an illustrator or anything. I grew up with people around me telling me that I suck at drawing and I have no talent. So I try my best. So this is what I came up with. And I will try to paint something like this onto this and see what happens. Alright, so we took all the parts off, and what we are going to do right now is sand off this top coat. We are going to use 1000 grit sandpaper and put a little bit of water on it and just keep on sanding this until it becomes matte finish. And I'm gonna just do the top because I am too lazy to do the bottom and everything. Lightly rub it. Just lightly just rub it. And honestly, I think you should be already having a masking tape around your guitar. So what I did here was completely sand off the top coat. And you see it doesn't have that glow in the reflection anymore. But inside the pick guard, it still does, huh? See, it's glowing. But where I sanded off, it's not glowing anymore. So I wanted this matte finish. And now I am finally ready to draw.
"2,000 years later."
Alright, it's 3 a.m. right now, and I finally finished the rough draft. Kinda. I didn't really put on the full details, but this is what it looks like. And I'm going to outline it with a black acrylic marker and probably call it a day.
The next day.
So I finished drawing the rough draft with a pencil, and I was ready to put my marker on it, and I realized that I kind of f***ed up. So I thought I didn't need to prime the guitar because I sanded off the top coat already. I thought the marker would sit on the surface. But I realized sanding off the top coat isn't enough for the marker to fully sit on the guitar. And after I drew all the rough draft with the pencil, I realized I needed to put a clear gesso on it, which I did, and that erased the whole rough draft, and I had to do it over again. And I did it. Now on to the next step, probably the most exciting step, the coloring with the acrylic marker.
ridiculous thing I'm contemplating. In the mirror, two different scenes of mine saying, yeah, started to see the cause of pain. With this takeover, if my soul disappears in vain. Nah, there's me with nothing to see me as a genius, but the other don't believe in this. Am I devious? The other side's appearing in the reflection, trying to get rid of me. Yeah, would I get to know my accolades before the day? The other side hit the pavement, buried in the grave. My brain is disarranged, knowing they wanted the same. The fucking go at me can never fit in the frame. Yeah. Inside, you try to bless myself while I'm alive. Would you just let a part of me live an afterlife? Try to be someone in this faithless, fabulous, generic genius of pride and oh.
Self-sabotage, do I deserve to serve you with my art? Do I believe in myself enough in my heart? Enough for me to make you believe me? Do I deserve the success that I'm seeking?
But that's the only way I can feel alive. And I see a knife stuck in my mind. Sorry, but I tried. Thought I'm always fine. Hoping I can find something to justify my life. Maybe I'm a fluke and I'm better off.
Thousands of tears later.
So I just finally finished painting the guitar, and it looks like this. Ta-da. Pretty sick, isn't it? And I painted it with this acrylic marker that I bought in Amazon, which was really cheap actually. It had like 24 colors, and I think it was only like 25 bucks or like 30 bucks maybe. And I tried out other markers, which were like way more expensive, but it didn't really work out. So what is this called? It's called Magic Fly, whatever. I might put the link in the descriptions. It was like the cheapest one on Amazon, and I'm glad it worked out. And what we're going to do next is get a clear coat or a top coat. We're going to spray about, I don't know, maybe 5 or 6 coats of this clear coat. Before you do that, I think it's very important to test it out with like some different material or like different piece of wood or something, because you got to see if the ink or the paint that you're using is compatible with your clear coat. And if it isn't, you know, your paint might fade away or just merge with the other paints or whatever. I actually tested out on my skateboard and it was fine, so I'm gonna go with this one.
Feeling the breeze. Can I fight this feeling? It's bittersweet. And this sea, besides me, the waves cease to be from the speakers. The motions flowing like.
So I finished spraying the top coat, and I think I did about like maybe like 6 or 7 layers of top coat, and this is what it looks like.
We're so tired of being so sick and tired of hurting that we deserve
it became pretty glossy and nice. I actually used another top coat, this one. This one had way more gloss than the other one that I was using. I don't think it's like actually right to use 2 different top coats or clear coats, but I used this one and this one, and I think it turned out fine. What we're gonna do after this is use a 1500 grit sandpaper, or maybe 2000, and put water on it and lightly sand the little bumps off. And then after that, it's time to finish the guitar by using these compound for your car. You want to get it all shiny and glossy, so I'm gonna use all these 1, 2, 3, all these 3 steps to get that gloss. Lightly rub it in, don't apply too much pressure. And what we want to do is blend these top coat that was originally on the guitar to the ones that I applied. Now we are almost in the last step, and we are going to use the compound 1, 2, 3, and what we're going to do is shake it up, put it on a little sponge, Actually, you can just put it on the guitar, honestly. Rub it lightly, but apply a little bit of pressure on it. How this works is like you're taking the scratches off. The little bumps that you got while spraying the top coat.
If I fail, I'm not the one. I'm sorry. Who would I share the rest of my heart and my emotions? Distance between us, I gotta find a way to close it.
So we finished the 3 steps of the compound and it looks pretty shiny. But it doesn't really look that different from the top coat. What we're gonna do is put car wax on it. Just rub it in.
See from what you look at me, just a dream. Give me a chance, so won't you believe me?
So I fucked up on the pickup big time and I had to take it to the guitar repair. And today we're going to go get the guitar and see how it turned out. Let's get it, dude.
アコギと一緒みたいな。
ね。
めちゃくちゃいい色だ。
ギターっぽくなってきたわ。いや。まだ完成ではないけど。ほぼ完成しました。
場合によってはネックの少し手入れたりが必要かもしれない。
はい。ありがとうございます。
あ、いえいえ、そんな。
So I finished customizing my guitar and I'm pretty happy how it turned out. It looks shiny, it looks psychedelic, and now it looks like a Cat Skellington style guitar. And it feels very original and I love it. So through this project, one thing that I realized was my newfound love for drawing and painting. Before this project, I was really kind of scared to show my drawing or my illustration to other people. But through this project, I really got to practice and I thought that was awesome. I'm really glad that I didn't ask any other illustrator to design it for me. Even for music, even for skateboarding, even for everything. Everything that I do is, you know, it's a cycle of researching and creating and trying to get my originality out and everything. It was hard and it was scary at the same time because I didn't really want to fuck up, but I'm really, really glad that I did this project. And one of my concerns that I had before starting this project was, would all the painting and spraying change the sound of the guitar? Even though I watched a lot of how-to videos on YouTube, I don't think there was a video that actually played the guitar after they customized it. And because I changed my rear pickup to a Seymour Duncan Invader, I want to play you guys a little something and show you what it sounds like.